On today's expose, let's dig into Amelia Volt a little bit. Volt. She has such a weird last name. Volt. So she first appeared in a very iconic X-Men comic. She appeared in X-Men, Uncanny X-Men number 300 in May of 1993. This was one, Kevin, that had like a foil shiny cover with Bishop, Storm, and I'm going off memory, and Wolverine. I go off memory too much. Bishop, Storm, and Wolverine on the cover. And this one was iconic because it kind of, even though it was written 2 years after X-Men 1, which we talked about last week, it still kind of continues that story. So yeah, I had that one from a very young age, so it was like a very iconic story for me, and I still to this day, like, I love that story.
Yeah.
But all that to say, back to Amelia Volt. She's very similar to what we see in the show. The thing they don't show with her mutant power is she can turn other things into mist as well, not just herself.
Oh.
And the dramatics between her and Xavier run a little deeper. So they did meet in India. She was his nurse. But Professor X started building Cerebro. And when... Amelia didn't know he was a mutant. So when she found Cerebro, she's like, oh my god, my boyfriend's trying to kill mutants. I need to attack him. So she attacks him. And then he reveals he's a mutant, and then we still get that kind of struggle where she just wants to hide. She just wants to be normal, but he wants to help mutants. But they work it out. They work it out until he brings Cyclops home, because Cyclops ruins everything. No, and then...
No.
I know, I'm just kidding. But Cyclops is the beginning of the X-Men, so she's like, I told you I don't want to do this, and now you're bringing little boys home, so like, I don't want to do this. So then Professor X does something really naughty here, Kevin, really bad.
Do you control her mind?
He invades Amelia's mind to force his views on her.
Oh my god.
He feels really bad for doing it, and he's like, oh shit, I messed up. And Amelia's like, yeah, buddy, you messed up big time. So that's kind of why she's as angry as she is, because he raped her mind, basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's kind of why she left, but she was also so angry at him at the same time.
Right. Cool. I don't like that.
That starts us off on a happy note.
I go where I wanna go. Jean!
Scott!
Jean?
Scott! I summon the Arctic winds!
No more mutants!
I summon the Arctic winds!
No more mutants!
I summon the Arctic winds!
No more mutants! There's always more gators in the bayou.
Don't get a
Thank you for joining us here on Solving for X. My name is Shawn. I'm the ultimate excavationist.
What am I? And I'm something of an X fan myself, Kevin. I'm like, what do I call myself?
So, sexy Xies, I'm gonna level with you, Kevin. It's very early. Kevin and I just woke up a little while ago, so sorry.
Yeah, we're in a weird headspace. I don't even know.
We really are.
So it could be interesting.
It could. It's that time, Kevin. We had a poll last week. Do you remember what it was?
No.
That's all right. I just want to put you on the spot like you do to me on words.
Yeah.
The question was, would you want to live on Asteroid M?
Oh, yeah.
So this was a little more heated than I thought it would be. I thought it would be kind of a clear-cut winner. But I guess other people think like we do, because 65% said yes, 35% said no.
Yeah, and both of us had reasons for both choices, both responses. So
Yeah, like it sounds like it would be a dream come true, but then when you get into like the nitty gritty and how just shitty people can be sometimes, like I don't know
Yeah.
so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy. Did anybody
Yep.
leave any comments, or they just voted?
We did have a comment. No, this is from X-Men Children of the Atom. No, because it's ruled by Magneto or Exodus, and I'm a flat scan. So it's a valid point. Like, if you don't imagine yourself to be a mutant, you wouldn't be welcome there. So
Yeah.
valid. We also had another reply. This one made me laugh, from Albert Pivanka. Just sent in hashtag Magneto was right. So I sent back a picture of Quentin Quire wearing a shirt that says Magneto was left. So there's a whole thing where like people saw Magneto as like a martyr, so they were wearing Magneto was right after he quote unquote died. But Quentin, of course, being different from everybody, wore Magneto was left.
Nice.
So yeah, this was a fun question. Thank you everybody who threw in their opinion.
For sure. For shizzle. I love that.
Yeah. Well, now we know if people would want to live on Asteroid M or not.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go over to Sanctuary 2. This aired October 28th, 1995. Written by Jeff Saylor. Hey, Saylor. And directed by Larry Houston. So this is the continuation of last week, where we saw Magneto made Asteroid M and took it into space. And Fabian Cortez turns out to be kind of a jerk and betrays him and throws him out.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into it. So the Acolytes attack Xavier, Beast, and Gambit for killing Nito. The X-Men make their way to an escape pod. Gambit stays behind to create a distraction. Amelia turns to Fog and easily dispatches him. We should turn this into a drinking game. Every time I easily dispatch it. There you go, sexy X's. You can listen to us and drink at the same time.
Amazing.
Xavier is waiting as long as possible for Remy, but Beast sees their pursuers and tells Xavier to bounce. Xavier senses the ailing Nito, who announces, "I live!" Both ships separately rocket towards Earth. Yeah, he's like, who is this? Which makes the next Xavier scene even funnier, but we'll get there.
Yeah. Back on Earth, emergency services prep to handle a crash. Rogue follows them to find the crashing spaceship. She does her best to ease its crash course. There's a lot of crash in this, too. There's a crash.
That's true.
It lands safely. Rogue desperately searches for Gambit among the wreck. Gambit! But she is told he stayed on Asteroid M. Xavier eases her worry by saying Gambit saved them, and they fully prepare to save him. Xavier demands to speak to the President first before returning to Asteroid M.
Yeah, it didn't seem like he had a whole lot of he wasn't being quick about getting back to Gambit.
Right. He's like,
I need to talk to the president. I need to get my head oiled. I need to masturbate.
I got stuff. And then Rogue's just like,
Gambit! Meanwhile, on Asteroid M, Remy is brought before their new leader, Fabian Cortez. Gambit tries to use his powers, but he has a power dampening collar on. The mutant refugees cheer for Remy's punishment for killing Nito, which he didn't do, just to be clear. He didn't kill Nito.
Yeah. Kill the killer! Yeah. Back on Earth, Professor X holds a memorial for Nito that only Beast, Rogue, and Wolvie show up for. Oh. Xavier reveals more about Nito's past. You know, when he was a boy, he went through so much trauma. He was a Jewish person in Nazi Germany, so you gotta think that he's a pretty good guy, peoples. um, they prepared Nito. That whole tragedy prepared Nito to hate humans the way he does. Rogue kind of doesn't care about Nito, though. She's worried about Remy up in space.
So this is a small detail, and I may be like jumping here, but I'll run it by you. I really like that they chose Wolverine and Rogue as two of the people who went to this funeral, because in the comics, one of the biggest things that happens in X-Men 1 is when they're fighting with Nito, because he's, building Asteroid M and he's taking missiles into space. Wolverine actually gets a chance to cut Nito with his claws. So when Nito is back home, he's like, what the fuck, dude? I used to be friends with this guy. I used to lead him into battle and we were friends. And now he's like so happy to try to kill me. So this is what kind of leads to Magneto willing to be a little harsher pretty soon in the comics, because this is what leads to him pulling all the adamantium out of Wolverine's bones. Yeah. So it makes sense Wolverine would be there because he had respect for Magneto. And Rogue and Magneto have always, from a very early age, had this weird kind of romance between them, which plays out later in the comics.
Sure.
Even though, he's a lot older than her, and it's really funny because she's the same age as Scarlet Witch, so she's like Scarlet Witch's foster mom. Or stepmom.
That's funny.
So it's interesting that Rogue's there, because in the comic too, when Magneto takes off to gather the warheads for Asteroid M, the X-Men agree Rogue should go after him because they had such a connection. So I feel like this is Larry Houston's attention to detail to make sure that these two mutants are at this funeral.
Is that why in the original X-Men movie that he goes after Rogue and Wolverine first? Or primarily?
Oh, that probably spawned it, because I'll tell you this. I have read that Bryan Singer wrote most of the X-Men movies based on this X-Men cartoon. So that's why they're skewed as much as they are, because he knew X-Men from this show.
Yeah, right.
And that's, I think, why we got Rogue being so much like Jubilee, because he basically took the show and then imprinted Rogue onto Jubilee.
Yeah.
So yeah, fun stuff here. That's all I had for this scene.
Okay.
All right. Oh yeah, but what I was alluding to earlier is it's funny that Magneto's last words to Professor X is, "I live!" And Professor X is like, "All right, guys, let's have a funeral. Bitch is dead."
It's okay.
I know. I'm surprised Charles didn't run to Cerebro and scan for Nito or anything.
He's like, "What was that? Oh well, must have been over the wind.
Must have been that burrito I had for lunch." All right, we join Remy back in space. He's alone with Fabian. He asks Fabian why he's blaming Gambit for Nito's death when they both know it a lie, home. Just then, Amelia walks in and Fabian fakes using power on Remy to force him to confess. Amelia feels for Gambit and pleads with Fabian to stop. He eventually does. Eventually. This is very, we've seen this so many times where people who are the culprit are, putting on a show to show other people, no, it's this person. It's this person.
Not me. Don't look at me.
Yeah. It's almost like we just had a president who did that.
Right. Misdirection, lies, completely brainwashed in the head. I don't know. Whatever.
I have to stop bringing up politics.
Later, Fabian meets with the Acolytes. They broadcast to Earth that all enslaved mutants must be freed, or else. He demands retribution for all mutants wronged, or they will start attacking Earth, starting with Genosha. He tells the Earth they have 4 hours to comply.
Kevin!
What?
We have a cameo.
Okay.
Come out, wherever you are.
Don't worry about us, Dingo. We'll make sure we can.
Cameo.
So I feel like in both these episodes, Larry Houston loves X Factor because we got a shot of them in both episodes listening in. But we also get Gideon, who is the guy with like basically the shaved head, except for he has a long green ponytail poking out. And he's standing with his right-hand man, Saul. And then we also get Haven and Monsoon, and she is sitting in all like this gold medal next to her right-hand man, Monsoon.
There'll be a monsoon in your lagoon.
Yes.
I don't know any of these
Kevin.
people.
Oh, yeah. I'll tell you why, though, because we have a 90s moment.
Don't have a man.
You got mail.
90s moments. These cameos. So in the 90s, I feel like there was a push to add a lot of new villains, and like most of them didn't really stick. And Gideon and Haven are two of them.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right. Professor X and President Kelly watch the transmission in terror. Kelly wants to attack Asteroid M because he's American. But Xavier pleads to let him go back to Asteroid M first and try to solve the issue peacefully. The Genosian leader doesn't trust Xavier and blames him for making things worse. Filthy mutant!
Back on Asteroid M, Cortez rallies the mutants. Amelia watches from afar. She mad because they just happily lived quietly on their little asteroid. The world would have left them alone. Oh, if it's good. I think I missed one. But so if they just happily lived quietly on their little asteroid, the world would have left them alone.
Yeah.
But now he's doing crazy stuff.
So, how do you feel about this? Do you think she's right that they would have just lived like scot-free? Literally, because Cyclops doesn't want to move there.
I mean, it probably would have lasted longer. I don't think it would have stayed because, you know, like you said, something always goes wrong. There's always going to be drama somewhere, no matter where there's people. But I think it would have, you know, there would have been that initial adjusting period where everyone is just kind of like, this is the best thing ever. And then it would have been fine. But he just made it speedily annoying.
Yeah. Did you just say speedily?
Yeah.
Okay. I love it. This is a great new word.
I'm just making things up in my morning glow.
Yeah. And in my morning glow, I'm like not processing as fast. I'm like, wait, did you? All right. Gambit plays cards alone in his cell. Amelia mists into the room. Gambit somehow gets the jump on her. Amelia tells him she comes in peace. She asks Gambit what happened to Nito. Gambit tells her, isn't it odd Cortez got to Nito so fast when his room on the other side of the asteroid share? Amelia is willing to believe him, but wants to know for sure and has a way to find out, winky face.
Yeah, she's like, that is strange. He can't turn into the mist like me.
It mystified her, Kevin. Mystified.
Yeah. Okay. All right. In the security office, that word that I can't. Thank you. Unishon is talking to Chrome about Cortez acting weird. Just then, Amelia vapors, mystified, into the video room. Chrome don't notice.
Yeah, Chrome's kind of lame. He's not paying attention to anything. So, just as a reminder, Unishon is the one who can make like the green like hands. And
okay.
She's kind of like Armor, the character Armor. Yeah.
Okay.
And then Chrome is the guy who has the streak in his hair that can turn objects into other like metallic objects.
Okay.
And we get this very detailed little statue sitting on his, desk right there. Did you see the little Nito statue?
No, I missed it, but that's great. Or maybe I did. Oh, yes, I did. Now that I think about it. Oh, yeah, I did see it. I remember. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, that's interesting. That's a little fun.
It comes into play later because that's how we see Chrome use his powers. But yeah, I'm like, really? That's what you have?
He's a fan.
He's a fan. A spaceship rockets into space to return to Asteroid M. Aboard are Beast, Wolverine, Xavier, and Rogue. They use a Shi'ar. We're really, hammering it home that the Shi'ar in the Savage Land really pushed everybody forward. They use a Shi'ar shield to easily slide through the asteroid's defenses. He scans the asteroid to confirm they pass through undetected. They land on the asteroid speedily, and Wolvie and Rogue board it. How did you feel about their outfits?
I was like, these are cool. These are like the stealth suits or whatever. I know I've seen them in the comics, but I don't know which outfits they are. But I'm like, I know these from somewhere.
Yeah, there's a really epic cover of one of the X-Men comics where Xavier's in this outfit, like battling someone. I think it might have been Shadow King. Again, going off memory. I was trying to find it, but I wasn't able to locate it before recording. But then we get Wolverine in his X-Force suit, which is a really popular suit, the all black. So
Yeah.
I kind of feel like the show did it first.
There you go.
Then Rogue's outfit seems to be original. If anybody knows if that's shown up in the comics, let me know, because that one I do not know. But I really like her outfit.
I did too.
She's got like the Gambit like head thing on, which is kind of cool on her.
Okay. I was still easily slide through the asteroid defenses. So, but anyway,
I missed it.
Meanwhile, Amelia searches for the lost Magneto tapes to find her proof. She's like, oh, of course it's missing. Curiouser and curiouser. Tape 54. Does that have any relevancy or just random?
I'm just showing that I know details.
Oh, okay. It's tape 54. It's out of order. Convenient much? This is crazy. She dramatically turns into smoky mist, pink beautiful, and goes into the ventilation system, bouncing.
Kevin,
Shawn,
we have a 90s moment. Do you know what it is?
Don't have a hat, man.
You got mail.
90s moments.
no. VHS.
Yes. But not just VHS. These are like mega VHS. They're huge.
Yeah. Security tapes.
Yep. Outside, Beast is suited up and quietly infiltrates the missile silos. He begins sabotaging the 250 nukes. The nuclear. Is that how you say it? Nuclear bombs.
Yeah.
I'm trying to say it like W did. Nuclear.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. 14. Is it 14?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm keeping tracks. Okay. In his chambers, Fabian is choosing which porno of himself he should get off to. That sounds familiar. Anyway.
Wow.
Amelia calls for Fabian to come to the control room immediately. Fabian is mad but complies. And he's like, fine, I'll go. And then Amelia missed in secretly and watches tape 54 and gets her proof. She sees it all.
I really want this machine or whatever you call it that Fabian is playing with, because basically he can make the image of himself somehow any way he wants. So first he's like dressed all spiffy, like this is my ruling outfit, and then he's like, well, now I want 2 girls on me. These are my bitches.
That was so crazy.
Yeah, I don't know how this thing works, but I need it.
I know.
Meanwhile, Rogue and Wolvie fly the halls of the asteroid, narrowly missing Unishown and shirtless Metal Arms exiting a room together.
Sure.
I was like, what were you two doing?
All right. Fabian storms into the control room to find he isn't needed after all. Gasp! Fabian realizes something's wrong just as Wolvie and Rogue enter. They start attacking. Marco and Unishown join the fight. They take out the X-Men. Fabian orders Wolvie and Rogue jettisoned into space.
I'm so tired. All right. Meanwhile, in the Middle East, 2 men and 2 camels watch as a ship lands and a screaming transparent man breaks free of it. Must be Monday.
It's like, well, there you go.
They're like, I don't even know what to do with this.
Yeah, it's like not my concern.
Yeah.
All right, another mummy somewhere, right? All right.
Yeah.
Back at Asteroid M, Cortez leads his people to broadcast him to the world. As Cortez queens about, Amelia sneaks to the control panel and shows the security video of Cortez easily dispatching Nito.
Take a shot.
Like, you see? Cortez tries to defend himself as the Acolytes and mutants all team up against him. Wolvie and Rogue stand around and make cute puns about mutants until Amelia reminds them that big shit is happening. Hello? You know, there's an uprising here. Let's go.
Yeah.
She tells Wolvie that Cortez can still fire the missiles from the secondary control room where Byron is sitting all alone with his big bootyful butt.
You're obsessed. Are you going to make a porn with him and then get off to it?
I mean, there's always an option.
We have a quick cameo again, 2 times in the same episode. X Factor. Love that X Factor.
Come out, wherever you are.
Don't worry about us, Dingo. We'll make sure we can.
Cameo.
That makes sense though, because this is like the height of this X Factor team. Like their comics were so popular in the 90s, and this would have been around that time that it really hit like its stride.
Yes.
Love that Havoc. Fabian shows up in the secondary control room and orders Byron to check the missiles. Now alone, Cortez prepares to launch. They find, though, that 40 missiles have been disabled. Damn, Beast already got to 40 missiles. That's a lot.
I'm disabled.
Cortez demands to launch all missiles. Byron don't like it home. Amelia helps liberate Gambit and Byron, but it's too late. Cortez is able to launch the 210 missiles. No,
Yes.
It's not an important detail. I'm just showing that I know. I paid attention.
See, you can, just like my random details that don't really matter in Charmed. It's like
Yeah.
210 over 9,000. You know, yeah.
That's not from Charmed.
I know, but it's a detail. All right, 20. Beast, who is still disarming the missiles, quickly vacates his post as they launch. He reports to Xavier that the missiles are a go. Xavier quickly takes the Blackbird into action. He begins shooting down the missiles, but there are too many for him to stop alone. Suddenly, Magneto shows up and stops the missiles. He is recharged, but naturally from the Earth, not from that crazy guy. He begins assaulting Asteroid M.
I love this scene because we finally see like Charles do something. He like takes action and puts himself at risk.
I know. What a trooper.
And then we also get Nito back, which was such a cool reintroduction of him.
Mm-hmm. I live!
I live. Well, that guy's dead. Let's do a funeral, guys. Come on. Famous last words were I live. On board the Asteroid, Wolvie and Rogue can tell it's time to leave, but Rogue won't go without her gumbo. She contacts Gambit on her wrist walkie. Gambit and Amelia are getting Fabian to safety until Nito joins the party and traps him. Just then, Rogue shows up to get Gambit and Amelia to safety, leaving Cortez with Nito.
Oh.
They don't really show what Magneto does with Fabian. He just kind of like shows up and traps him in metal, and then he's kind of just out of the scene.
Yeah.
But of course, we see where Fabian ends up, which is even more confusing her.
Yeah, but they probably had a showdown of the ages.
Yeah.
Okay, so now 22.
Mm-hmm.
The Blackbird escapes the asteroid and heads to Earth. Xavier asks Beast to make one more pass by the asteroid. He reaches out and connects with Nito. Magneto tells Charles to leave him. He chooses to go down with his ship like the captain of the Titanic, but he knows he'll survive.
Yeah. I do love... I think this is why Nito is such a cool villain, because he does have this weird sense of honor about him where, I made this, I'm going to, like, see it through. And, like, Charles respects him enough to at least be like, I want you to live, even though you're a fucker.
Yeah, it's really kind of cool, you know?
Yeah. In Africa, Mizunari watches on as Xavier and the X-Men unload the mutant refugees. Amelia forgives Charles, but tells him it's time for her to move on. She's tired of following other men's dreams.
Oh. Yeah.
I have three words for this scene for you.
What?
Fuck Lalandra's drag.
Yeah. So she just goes off.
Yep, she just leaves. I feel like Professor X is a little flirty with her here, too. Did you get that, or is that just me?
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's just like, maybe you'll come back to me now that we've reconciled. Like, you know, I want all the women's.
Yeah. And he's probably like, whatever, Lalandra's in a different zip code, different galaxy. I can do whatever I want.
It's like, she didn't say we were steady. Did she say we were steady? I don't know. She was ready to kill my X-Men, so maybe we're just kind of on the off and off. Until I go back to see her, then I'm like, hey, Lalandra, want to get this D?
Hey, Lalandra, nice feathers.
Affordable.
That was bitchy.
Anyway,
so we do see Amelia here and there throughout the comics after this. She most notably shows up when Bishop accidentally, this is going to sound funny, he accidentally shoots Charles in the head. He was aiming for somebody else, and he shoots Charles. And then Amelia shows up working with Mr. Sinister because they're trying to heal Charles because he's such like an important mutant. And after this huge retcon, it turns out like X is kind of friends with Sinister in a weird way because he gets Sinister to like hold all the mutant DNA so that they can clone whoever they want whenever they want.
We're partners.
Yes.
Interesting.
And she also shows up on Krakoa. So she's there in like the newest continuity, but they haven't used her too much.
Okay. All right, 24.
Yes.
Back in space, Cortez wakes up in a bed with an ominous voice telling him he's now with his true savior. And then he's like, "Who are you?" And he just goes, "Ha ha 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 ha!" He just laughs. But it's Apocalypse and Deathbird. Like, wow.
So this is what I alluded to last week in this is a big hint as to where this season is going. So if this first played in season 3, you're left like with no answer to what happens to Fabian, and then you have to wait till next season to finally get that answer.
Right. Yeah. So good.
Do you remember anything about the end of season 4?
No.
Oh, good.
I remember.
Good.
I don't remember. I mean, I want Shadow King to come back? Doesn't Shadow King come back at some point, or is that later in another season?
I have a feeling we'll see her again very soon.
Because I remember those like in the shadow dimension, whatever it's called, the astral plane. I remember all those fighting. I remember all the fighting in there. So
I have a feeling we'll see her pretty soon, Kevin.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Okay.
So, interestingly enough, what these episodes don't tell us in the comics, Fabian Cortez actually has a deeper backstory and a reason to sabotage Nito. Would you like to know what it is?
Sure.
Okay, cool. Because you actually mentioned it when you were talking about Fabian last week, and I left it because I was like, I want to like have a string for our listeners. But you mentioned Fabian was part of the Upstarts. So that's the key here. The Upstarts, also a very 90s idea, were a group led by Games Master, who, if you remember, this is really going back. This is going back to, I think, season 3. Oh, yeah, season 3. Games Master made a really quick appearance in the episodes. Like, he was watching cable on TV. Mm-hmm.
I remember that. Yeah.
So Games Master got together a group of mutants, the Upstarts, which first appeared in comics in Uncanny X-Men number 281 in August 91. They were created by the legendary John Byrne, and Jim Lee drew them, also with Will Portacio. And Games Master got together. It was Fabian Cortez, Shinobi Shaw, who's the son of Sebastian Shaw, Sienna Blaze, Fitzroy, the Fenris von Strucker twins, and Graydon Creed. And the purpose of the Upstarts was to basically, like, they were awarded points for killing high-profile mutants. So it's just, like, just for funsies, just to see who they could take out.
Oh my gosh, it's like... Hunger Games, but
well,
you get
it's crazy too. Yeah, because Fabian, Shinobi, Sienna, Fitzroy, and the Von Struckers are all mutants themselves, so they're killing their own kind for sport.
Yeah, rude. I hate people like that.
It was because of the Upstarts that Fabian put together the Acolytes and got close to Nito, because Nito was his target. He wanted to kill Nito, so he chose to do it this way by overpowering and overtaxing him to a point where he could take him out.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. All right, girl, tell us what you thought of this episode.
I mean, it was another extreme episode. It tied into the other one. Stakes were high. Characters are cool. So, yeah, I mean, it's still one that I wouldn't, like the first one, like I probably wouldn't choose to watch, but I always appreciate it.
Yeah. The only thing that strikes me as a little weird is like that Magneto can't hold his particles together and he's like fading.
Yeah. Oh,
But
yeah.
I don't know. I thought this was really cool. Just recently in X-Men Red, which mainly takes place on Mars, which is called Araco, and Storm rules it with Magneto on her side. Magneto was punched through the chest by the most powerful of all the Inhumans. And so there's a big gaping hole in his chest. But it's crazy because he survives because he uses his magnetic abilities to like keep his blood flowing, even though he has this
Whoa.
hole in his chest.
So he
So it
uses all
kind
the
of
lead in
reminds
his
me of
blood to
that.
make it work. Okay.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And he keeps himself alive long enough to like get shit done, but then it's really cool because his power is fading. So Storm's like, she's like, you know what happens to Magneto when it's struck by lightning?
The
Just
same
kidding.
thing that
Sorry,
happens
I
to
didn't remember
everything
her line.
else.
Do you know what happens to a toad when it's struck by lightning?
I know.
Yeah. She's like, guess what is a relative of um uh magnet powers? And he's like, what? She's like, lightning. And she like zaps him with lightning and overpowers him.
Get it? Get the joke? Get it?
Get it?
I'm so cool.
So that helps him stay alive longer, but he eventually does die. And even though they can resurrect people, he had told everyone he doesn't want to be resurrected. So that may be the end of Nito.
Yeah. Whew.
I doubt it.
Doubtful.
That was just a really cool moment to me that reminded me of him in this episode, so I had to share. But yes, I also think it's extreme. These are such good episodes. Who would you say is your MXP?
Another things that I didn't really think about, but I'm going to say Amelia, because she. I mean, I feel like there's other people that did more than her, but for some reason she stood out to me because she was at least willing to listen to Gambit when everyone else was just like, non-believer, going after him. She's like, oh, you do make a point, and so she takes it among herself to get the answers she needs, and so I appreciate her for that.
Yeah, I'd agree. She was pretty high on my list. I ended up giving it to Nito because I feel like had she figured out the mystery or not, like Nito would have come back and wrecked shit. Like he was so mad and so powerful.
Yeah.
But yeah, there were a few that could have been MXP in this one.
Mm-hmm.
So for previously on this week, Kevin, I want to know, who do you like best with Charles? Do you like Lilandra? Do you like Moira McTaggart? Do you like Amelia Volt? Or do you like Gabrielle Haller, David Haller's mommy, his human mommy?
Human mommy, the one that we almost never see and barely know about.
Yeah. I figured I'd add her, though, for the comic fans.
Yeah, for people who are like, this very important detail that not a lot of people know about. That's why I'm choosing her, because I'm a comic boy, fanboy. Ha!
Yep.
Yeah. But I am going to do Lilandra. I think she's the coolest one. Although I do love a redhead, though. But still, Lilandra.
I think Lilandra, too. Like, she's good for him. Even though Lilandra can be an asshole and, kill all the Greys in one fell swoop. But, she's good for Professor X. He's kind of an asshole sometimes.
Yeah, and she can hold her own against him because she's a strong-willed character. She's a loyal character. I think they have really cool, like, tension and love, and it's a weird mixture of good things.
Yeah, I agree. What would you say is the X factor for this episode?
Can I say Asteroid M again?
Okay. Why not?
Yay!
So I'm going to say the Acolytes because they have been a thread throughout many comics. There does come a point where they change, they're split, there's a chasm because much similar to this episode, Fabian supposedly kills Nito, And some of the acolytes are like, wait a minute, I think Fabian did this. And the other half are like, no, he didn't. You're stupid. So they basically make two teams, one loyal to Fabian, one not loyal to him, more loyal to Exodus, who is a very cool villain and one of Magneto's henchmen. So, yeah, there's been many acolytes teams, many people in and out of these teams. So, yeah.
Cool.
Kevin.
That's me.
Your next episode is Xavier Remembers. What do you think happens in this episode?
I remember. That's from Little Mermaid Ariel's beginning. But anyway, yeah. I'm going to say he had. Does it have to do with Magneto somewhere? He's going to have flashbacks to something. Is either going to be the start of the X-Men or his friendship with Magneto or something like that. Or something, I don't know.
Well, Kevin, this is very much one of those moments in the comics where Prue is back and you hint heavily at it, but I don't know what you're talking about because you asked for it. This is a Shadow King episode.
Oh! Well, how fun is that?
Yeah. So, yeah, I thought that was funny. It's cute that you're like, when does Shadow King come back? I'm like, next episode, come on.
Yeah, that's funny.
So cool. We'll tackle him a bit more and you could see what Xavier remembers.
Okay, cool.
Cool. So where can the people find you?
Yeah, you can follow my personal page, KGZ87 on Instagram, or you can follow my podcast, all the places that podcasts be, on with comic books, Charmed Comic Books. And Shawn is there, and we're doing Words of the Witches. That's what it's called. I don't know. That was a really weird way to get to that answer, but there you go.
There you go. Or you can find me on Once Upon a Cult or a Marvelous Galaxy of Disney. Cool. Thank you for listening, Sexy Exies, and we'll see you next week and maybe remember something.
Yay.
Yay. Bye.
Bye.